Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on.
Yes, I'm high. Yes, every wanna get to this guy. Yes, go out tonight, I just might. Yes, style cleaner than yours, so don't buy. Yes, I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. Are we on your channel too?
Nope, just yours.
Okay, welcome back to my channel. We're here for the SoBusy review of Housewives of Potomac, episode 13. What season is this?
7?
Season 7. Let's hear
my introduction is so much more fun than yours.
Huh?
I said my introduction is so much more fun than yours.
I forgot what season we were on. But anyways, let's take care of the business channel real quick so we can get into this episode. If you want to join
if
my
you want to get live,
go
join
ahead
my
and subscribe.
We get high. Go ahead. Do it, y'all.
Make sure you click that notification button, turn on all so you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep us in algorithm if you're tuning in late. If you're here, chat in the chat. What's going on, Busy?
No, subscribe to the video, everyone. Welcome to another episode of SoBusy Fights. I'm really excited about it.
Why do you have to keep saying SoBusy? We haven't really even been fighting.
Well, I've been trying to. I just declined. I think your intelligence is not enough for me, and I decided I'm not going to do it.
Interesting.
Yeah. So first of all, kudos to me. Big ups to me, as they used to say on 106 Apart. Big ups to me. So we haven't done that. Don't you like to say hi to every person who's in the chat?
I was about to, but I thought you were about to say something. I didn't know. So what's going on to Janet Holiday? What's going on to Q? Hey DV, what's going on? Pink Dynamite. Hey Evangelist Val, how are you? Dina Grant.
I think Evangelist Val had a video that was like, I got time today. She stopped being a prayer warrior. She's slapping hoes out here on the internet.
Huh?
I think I saw a live that Evangelist Val had said, I got time today or something like that. It was very aggressive. I was like, not the church lady.
I did not see that. What's going on to Michael Anthony? What's going on, Carolyn Bird?
I swear I know Michael Anthony in real life.
Hey, Jamie B.
What's up, Jamie B, my love?
And Dina Grant. So as you guys know, we always start this off. What's going on in the candy shop? As you guys know, we always start this show off with rating the episode. So on a scale from 1 to 10, what did you guys rate this?
You added extra stuff. I didn't want this to be on Twitter. You did that, didn't you? You did.
Who did that?
Stop clicking stuff.
I didn't even do anything.
I'm removing access.
Haven's Platinum to 2000.
I was looking like I know I only did 3 destinations because I want to drive traffic to our YouTube channels. They already know that we're doing it on Twitter. We done did it for 12 episodes. Now we need to start driving people here. Michael, I'm sorry. I feel like I do. In real life, I feel like I do.
I removed this. See, now you're off. Bam.
I was talking about yours.
You my Twitter. I put yours on.
Anyway, well, we're looking at
people yelling at me about something that you did.
We're saying 8. Somebody said a 5. It was boring. It's not your channel, Busy. It's not my channel. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna shut up. But when we go to my channel, I'm gonna keep talking. So what do you give this episode?
I give it a 10, to be honest. It was the chaos for me. It was so much confusion.
Is your barometer a 10?
Let me tell you why though. It was so much confusion, and I loved all of it. I'm giving it a 10. I was like, what the is happening right now? Like, why is Jacqueline upset and exposing herself? What is Karen talking about? It was so much confusion. and I enjoyed all of it. So I'm gonna give it a 10.
I'm gonna give it a 7. I'm gonna give it a 7. It was a lot. The problem is I need a little bit more cohesion in the stories. So until I get more cohesion, I can't really feel it. A lot of it was stuff that I had to try to put together myself mentally. And that's a lot of work for me as the viewer. This is supposed to be mindless television. So it was a lot more work that I had to do as a viewer. But overall, I thought it was a really, really, really good episode. And it's going to set up for some really good arguments on this trip. So I'm excited about it. We got some 4s, we got some 5s, we got some 7s, we got some 8s. I say collectively, looking at all of our viewers, those who are here, we got about a good 5.5 with 6.
I can agree with that.
Oh, you on the phone? We have a show to do.
No, I was trying to pull up my Twitter so I can read my what's the names from yesterday.
So you are on the phone.
Am I not allowed to use my phone?
You can do whatever. I mean, to be honest, it's your show. We'll start whenever you're ready.
I'm ready whenever you're ready. I was just waiting on the rest of the views come in. I wanted to I love the episode. It was so much confusion. And I realized last night why I originally liked Mia. And it was because she's really the author of confusion. Like, she causes confusion. It makes no freaking sense. But it's just funny because it's just so random to me. That's why I think I originally liked her.
Okay.
So, yes.
You ready to dive in?
I'm ready whenever you're ready at this point.
All right, so now we get to Karen. Karen is preparing for her trip to Mexico. I think, to me, I felt like Ray was playing off of the fact that the producer was like, hey, you're going to Mexico. Make sure you guys talk about going to Mexico. Because Ray was like, why are you going to Mexico? What's going on there? Girl, we know why. Smiling, they're going for Ashley's birthday. Was it just me, or does nobody want to go to the Mexico? Shout out. I want to say shout out. R.I.P. to Shanquilla. And let's pray that her friends go to jail. But it seemed like nobody wanted to go. When Ashley was like, we're going to Mexico, they just looked at her like,
no one got excited. They was like,
okay. So Karen is saying basically that, look, there's a lot of contingency within the group. Mia took the back of my show. People are on opposite sides of the spectrum. So who knows what's going to happen at this show? So the friends just aren't doing, the friendship group is not just doing well. So her and Ashley are going to go down a little bit early because she wanted to make sure that everyone had an identical room. But she also is going to bring down Wendy because she has issues with most of the people in the group. And that's only 2, even though it is like 6, 7, 8 cast members. So they're going to bring down Wendy as well. Karen said basically what she wants to do is bury the hatchet and move things on, which is very interesting to me, Karen Huger, liar Karen Huger, because you don't practice what you preach. And I'm so done with people allowing Karen to get it back. We need to bury the hatchet. We need to just move on. And we want to get the ladies together so we can just bury some things and move on. Girl, but you don't like to bury the things and move on. But we'll get to that a little bit later because you don't know how to bury anything and move on.
Because right now is not the time.
After that, you got Giselle. Now, y'all, Giselle's hairs were very piglety in his. The whole time I was watching this episode, I was thinking to myself, she got the hands of a balloon animal. Like they was very inflating.
Wait, why is that fingernail on the end longer than the one that's next to it?
I don't think we can
the 2 middle ones.
Oh. And it doesn't look like she needs a pill. It looks like she's still in. It just, y'all, did anybody else notice how chunky? It just looked like Vienna sausages when she was held that phone up. That's just me. And I hate to talk about people's looks. I'm talking about her hand. Okay. So she says that she's having issue with, you know what? I will say, as a male and knowing the injustice that health and sexual health and biology due to women when it comes to teaching, young people bodies. This is the most, watching Real Housewives franchise is the most I had ever in my life as a male heard about fibroids. Like, I feel like I'm really truly getting a sense of what are fibroids, why they're an issue, how it affects a woman. I never knew any of this stuff before. I think the first person I ever heard about having fibroids was Cynthia Bailey, and she was taken out on Atlanta. And I would just seem like it seems like something a lot of women deal with. And I got to be honest, I didn't even really know anything about fibroids before. So she says,
real quick, let me just say thank DT for becoming a member again to this channel.
Yeah, I hope you get your money's worth.
And welcome to the tribe once again.
So she said that her fibroids have gotten so big that they can't just remove them, that she needs a full hysterectomy. Basically, they need to take out her whole uterus. I don't know too much about the female anatomy to know what that means. I know the uterus will be removed, and isn't that where the fallopian tubes are held? So if you remove the uterus, you remove the fallopian tubes, which, I mean, she's, I don't
There's
think
women in the chat. Y'all let us know because
she's losing any more eggs or pushing out any more eggs, but who knows? So
I know she was like, "What's the sex like?" I'm like, she's like, "Can I take the big ones, or can I get King Kong, or do I need to get Curious George? Like, what can I take at this point? I don't know."
Anyway, so she says she's still ready to have fun. She's gonna be drinking because nobody's gonna be watching her. She says, "What about the Karens alive?" It had nothing to do with nothing. And then she said, what she's really the most upset about is the fact that Charisse wasn't invited. Okay, you invited the world, but you didn't invite Charisse. And to be honest, as much as the girls are, because I've been seeing a lot of videos lately where people don't see Giselle's value, and I see 100%. She ain't the baddest bee, okay, on the television show, and she ain't reading the girls down, but she keeps the stuff moving. She keeps the stuff moving, and that's what I appreciate about her. Karen is talking about who needs to bury something and who needs to move things along, but girl, you invited everybody but not Charisse. You're not burying hatches either. So then they talk about the video that Charisse posts where Karen was showing Tiff and Fee. And the video was funny, and Giselle was like, "Look, the reason why I'm excited that Charisse is even coming to this trip is because I want to be nosy and figure out what the beef is. But all in all, I really do miss the friendship that we all had before this show."
Raven S is answering your question. She said that she said,
"I can't have any more babies." Yeah,
I have hysterectomy, and she can't have any more babies. So yes.
So I know more about this female anatomy than I thought. Then we get to Robin. I just want to make this very clear.
Oh, wait, she says sex is better after hysterectomy. You don't have to worry about getting pregnant. So there you go. That's one of the answer all the questions that you
I'm gonna leave it alone. I want to say Carter is the most adorable son on television. I know people like Ace or whatever, who cares? I love Carter. I love when Carter was helping. He is the most adorable son on television. I love Carter so much. He makes me very happy. He's been my favorite son since this show started because where Corey is a daddy's boy, Carter is a mama's boy. And he always helped her pick out her outfits. Y'all remember when Juan Dixon had finally got a job as a basketball coach, and he bought her those shoes before they went on a trip, and Carter was like, "That deserves a kiss," because he was so excited. I love Carter. Okay, baby, it could take a lesson from what it's like to be a handsome young man who really cares about his mother, listens to his mom, and what's going on. I really do love Carter. He's my favorite of the kids. Okay. So getting into it, they're trying to do the TikTok dance where you slide and jump. So what we decided is that me and So Deb, we were going to do the dance to show y'all as a tutorial. So you ready, So Deb?
Sure, go ahead.
No, you go. You say you was gonna because you work with the kids. You know, y'all do that. Y'all, the kids do that. Come on.
That's not my kids don't do that. They do that stupid dance where they be like the. I hate that.
Kids, all the kids do today.
You know what they like drop it and they flip the hands off and they be like, I'm like, why do y'all like that? Looks stupid. But I don't say that to them. It looks stupid to me.
I will say Carter has been practicing. Okay, he was when I say he was gliding through the thing, it's like, oh, but he is my favorite kid, so maybe I'm being biased. But he was really just gliding through the thing, and I was really excited about it. Then here comes Robin doing. Sit down, ma'am. Sit down, ma'am. So they're getting ready. So they all sit down, and Robin basically says, "Hey, y'all remember when we wasn't gonna have a wedding? Well, we still not gonna have a wedding, but we're gonna get fitted for athletes." Okay. Carter said, "Oh, for real?" I thought we wasn't having one of those. No truer words have ever been spoken. Oh, for real? Because I thought we wasn't doing it. I just thought it was gonna be me and you or somebody else. Okay. So did you get this feeling as well? Robin said in her confessional, now that I've been able to have the prenup, now that we've been able to have the prenup conversation, a huge weight is lifted off of my shoulders, and now we can start planning the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all doing a prenup or not? Is he signing it or not?
He said he was going to sign it after his attorney looked over.
He said he was going to get somebody to look at it.
Yeah, after they looked at it. I don't know what she needed a prenup for, though.
Was she stressing about having a conversation? Because they had it so many times.
I know. That's what I don't understand. That's what I said. This episode was so much confusion. I don't know. I don't understand.
So they start planning the wedding. It's only going to be the four of them. And Carter was like, well, what about Gigi and Pop Pop? And to be honest, knowing that Juan's parents are dead, Gigi and Pop Pop raised Juan and Robin, been there throughout the marriage, helped her ass out when she got broke. You not going to invite them? I didn't like that. Girl, it better always be the six of us because it's with all of us.
There's not going to be a wedding.
I mean, I guess.
Not getting married.
She said, we're going to figure out places where we're going to have the wedding. What do you guys think? And Corey said, Jamaica. I'm thinking Jamaica. But.
He should have said Wakanda because, I mean, it's the same place that this wedding going to be. It doesn't exist.
No, I think they said the right place when because Tay's family lives out there. When she said Chesapeake Bay, and Carter was like, ew. I was thinking to myself, sounds about right. Because Tay the Bay's family live out there. I said, yup, that's where you gonna have the wedding, girl. Right down there at the Crab Shack, bro. Just have it down there at the Crab Shack. And then we see when they're all getting fitted for suits. Let me say something. And I don't know if you got a picture of the man. Yeah, yes, God. This man in the blue suit. If I wasn't engaged and he wanted, you know what? Knowing my fiance, if he wanted it, he could get it, but I have to record it. Okay. If he wanted it, he could get it, but I will have to record it. Okay, according to my fiance. But he was a fine little thing. Y'all saw when he was sitting down on the chair, and that thing was. I said, "Come on, show us the suit, sir." Show us the suit. Now, Tierra's opinion. Okay, judge your mama. Judge our mamas. That man was fine. And he sat down, he was looking on that chair. He had his legs. I was thinking to myself, yes, God. Yes, God. I think I need to. Can you get my inseam? That's what I was thinking. But anyway, we move from there to Mia.
Well, before you even go there,
Go ahead.
Now, does this jacket that he's fitting Juan in? Does this look like a wedding jacket? Like,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can wear whatever colors and sizes and types you want.
this looks like
I've been in
Juan is
weddings
getting
that
fitted.
looks like this. It could be
It looks like
any
Juan's
type.
getting fitted for basketball season for his
Yeah, but can you
coaching
imagine
season.
having a handkerchief in there and then like a rose? You can really make
This
can make
jacket is
any
not giving
suit.
wedding to me at all.
You can make any suit into a wedding suit. To be honest,
It's not giving wedding to me at all. I'm sorry.
you could put some lapels on it. You can make any suit into a wedding suit.
It's not giving wedding suit to me at all. I'm
Well,
sorry.
you wouldn't know.
I would know. You wouldn't know.
I've been in several weddings.
But I've actually been married, and
Y'all didn't go, but y'all didn't have a wedding.
we did have a wedding.
Show us the pictures.
Let's move on, Busy.
Right.
We had a wedding. It's definitely not giving wedding in Jamaica or whatever they're gonna have it at. It's not giving. It seems like going down to the courthouse to me.
Well, you can make any suit into one, and it just depends on what your style is and what the wedding style is.
Sure.
I like it though. So after that, we get to Mia.
It's just interesting to hear her talk about these businesses when we know that she doesn't like have them anymore.
Why was she writing all her notes on post?
I don't know. I don't know. This is probably why they fired her ass and got her out of the damn business.
Mia was taking copious notes on post-its. What's up, Momo? She was taking copious notes on post, and it was so fake that she's like, really? It's crossing out still. Thinking, girl, get a new post-it. And she was using a marker, a Sharpie. Like, this is not real, girl. This is not real. She didn't wait. They started construction. You don't know what the hell's going on. You don't know what's going on. Gordon getting skinny. Everybody's stressed in that house.
That is true. He is getting skinny.
Everybody's stressed in that house. So she's writing down what's going on post-its. She said, did you register for the cupcake thing at Jeremiah's school? He said, I sit in the car. No, sis, I'm going to be gone. We need somebody to go inside. Then we get to why Jackie's upset. Jacqueline is upset because I didn't get her a nanny. Okay, I didn't get her stuff together. And Gordon starts laughing, and she's like, exactly. So in her confessional, Mia says, Jacqueline's sister is my nanny. And normally I would say, you could drop your kids off here, if you can't find a sitter. But that can't happen all of the time. And now that I'm not taking care of that anymore, Jacqueline is getting upset. So, Deb, y'all put in the comments, whose side are you on with this? Jackie's or Mia's? So, Deb, whose side are you on?
I think I'm on Mia's side.
Okay. I'm going to say that I'm on Jackie's side. And we'll wait till we get a little bit further down. And then
while we're waiting to comment, why would you be on her side though?
Well, I gotta wait till we get further down so I could tell you about it. Let's wait till we get further down into the notes. I'm on Jacqueline's side all day, every day. Jackie. Okay. So now we're gonna get into this group travel. So we're gonna break this up into two separate parts because one group comes first and the second group comes, and then the second group comes. Okay. So now
Nobody
get
wants
into
to pick a side in the chat, by the way. Nobody's picking a side. People are saying neither. I see two Jackies and one Mia.
I said
three other people said they're not picking a side.
So then we go to group one. Group one is Ashley, Curran, and Wendy. Ashley, it says she is an unofficial single lady and she's ready to go. Was it just me or did they look like they was in coach?
They were definitely.
Was a millionaire that his face had to be blurred out Wendy smiling for 3 seats back. It was very inappropriate.
Yo, can you give me some ginger ale when y'all get yours, please?
That's like, hey, yo, we ready.
And I want the peanuts. I don't want the cookies with the peanuts.
It was so many faces blurred. I said, this is Coach. So then they arrive, they get into their vehicle, they have libations, they're all excited. You know, Ashley Darby can't live without a Corona in her mouth. Reminds her of a ding-a-ling, okay? She cannot live without that spout going down her throat. So they're all ready. And then Wendy pulls out this huge thing of tequila. This is what we on, yes. And they're like, can you drink? She says, yes, but I got to remember to drink water too. Girl, you couldn't remember to drink water when you didn't have to drink water. You think you'll ever remember drinking water now? Did you try to get drunk? Sure. Okay, so then they look at production in the back. So they say cheers to a wonderful vacation. Karen is like, no, I already feel different. This vacation, it feels so much different than Miami. And she says, oh, so what are we going to be doing, Ashley? And she says, you know what? I have a lot of cultural things planned for us. I want to see natural attractions. This is somewhere that she used to go with Michael a lot. So she really wants to go on an adventure and really be a part of the culture in the community. After that, they arrive at the resort. Maybe because it's hot, because he was like, do you guys need a fresh towel? It's like, did you just come on somebody's, like, what do you like? What do you need a fresh towel? What was that about?
It probably was because it was hot.
You saw what?
It said it probably was because it was hot.
Yeah, because of your makeup sweating or something like that. So then Ashley, she checks into her room. She says she has cards. She got bags. She has vibrators. She has ding-a-lings for everyone. Okay. And she says that what's great about this is that, you know, we'll be able to really have a great conversation and communication and things when everybody is high off of those oils, you know, those orgasms that they all have.
What kind of vibrators are those?
They look like things that I've seen before.
The boxes just look so generic to me. I don't know.
You know, maybe they just went to the local, you know, Piggly Wiggly, picked it up. And then Karen comes in, and Karen is like, you know, Karen says, I take my assignments very seriously. So when you told me to get the gifts, I took it very seriously. I went down to the dollar store, then I got everybody's gifts. And I'm thinking, how you taking the assignment seriously, but you go to the diners? This is why we didn't get no music for what's old girl's name from the variety show, Jasmine Masters, because you're going down to the dollar store to get your treats. Okay, she finds a flashlight. She's really happy about a flashlight for Giselle. She gets a veil for Robin. Okay, and then she says, Ashley was like, well, I don't have anything for Charisse. I forgot the thing for Charisse. Like, what am I supposed to do? And Karen was like, well, the Charisse that I used to know 20 years ago, she loves champagne. You got a bottle of champagne. That's who she used to be like. Okay.
That's what she's like now.
Group 1. Now we are on to group 2. Did anybody else notice that Robin was almost late? They said, girl, where you at, sis? I'm on my way. She was almost late again. They get on the plane. Huh?
She's always late.
Well, she's been really good for the past 2 seasons, though.
Didn't she always miss a flight one season?
she ain't no almost. She did miss a flight.
Oh,
on the trip she planned. She planned the trip. It was season 4. She planned the trip and she missed it.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So we get to Mexico. There was a little bit of drama that was going on in first class because Giselle wanted to make sure that we understood that she was in first class. So they're in first class.
You think they was really in first class?
Yeah, like business class. Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe.
Well, where they were sitting, I saw only 2 seats. I didn't see these 3 seats that they have here because this is definitely.
That seems like a Comfort Plus.
This is definitely Coach.
It might be Comfort Plus.
Maybe business class. You don't think so?
I think it was Comfort Plus, maybe.
Come on,
at
Comfort
the
Plus.
best.
Mia was screaming about how to mother children. They said, who you talking to? You don't raise your children. I'll raise my children. I'll lick your clit last. Where the flashlight at? They was doing all of this. So As they sit down, they get to the they get it together. So they get to the airport, and Candace is like, "You can't take these girls nowhere." And here's me. You guys want to know what we were really arguing about? She says, "My nanny was looking for her kids," and it's like it's not my responsibility, you know. And Mia says it takes a village to raise kids, but you wouldn't know about that. And here goes Mia with the waterworks. That's how she got Candace all up in the tizzy, and y'all girls in the tizzy like she doesn't know. She knows that, you know, I've been bounced around in the foster care system, and it was just really hard. And it just, I wasn't raised by a village. It was just really harsh. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna say it here now. So this is why I'm on Jacqueline's side. Okay, rewinding back to the story that Mia was telling Gordon. Mia, you a frigid fucking bitch. And I'm gonna tell you why you a frigid bitch. I'll be damned if my best friend and almost sister, because y'all took me in. I mean, because we took you in. My sister, my closest friend and sister, now is using my sister as a nanny. Okay, my sister as a nanny. And now I'm looking for nannies, and you're normally like, just drop your kids off at the house, because wasn't she the same hoe about 3 episodes ago in Miami? If my friends are not driving around in a Porsche or something, and I'm doing something wrong. Now all of a sudden you got a limit. Now all of a sudden there's a limit. So now my sister, because I can't find a sitter. And I'm saying, well, let me just drop my kids off at your house because my sister over there anyway. My sister is over there anyway, and you call yourself my sister. Let me just drop my kids off at the house to my sister and to my other sister, my close friend, my sister. Now all of a sudden, I feel like Mia was like, you can't drop them out today. Being funny, being shady, being nasty, being rude. It's very childish, because now it's like I got to try to find a sitter. You got my sitter. You told me that I could depend on you, my sister. You say you my sister, and you got my actual sister. What your kids? Now it's a problem when I'm like, because I feel like Jacqueline's sister, because what Mia says was the nanny, aka Jacqueline's sister, was like, well, where's Jackie's kids are? Well, that's none of my concern. I shouldn't be worried about that. Bitch, we all sisters.
I mean, but if she's paying her, this is the only thing. And if this, I mean, she's paying her to watch her kids, like that could be a problem.
Okay, but that's not your sister.
I mean,
and Mia, and we're gonna get into this later on in the episode. Mia, you broke. You broke. And you know what? The brokest I've ever seen anybody say, because So Debbie's even come to my house before. When people come to my home, mi casa is su casa. You know, whether it's your children, family, when y'all come to my home, it's your house too. Never in a million years would I ever be like, I had your kids over here eating my food. Girl, you broke. That's broke people stuff. That's real broke. It's real. It's real broke. It's real broke.
Like her sister is the nanny though. Like they pay her to do a job.
Yeah, but you got all the money. How you doing? You co-signing on Lambos, but you can't let my kids stay.
I guess I can see why that would be a problem. Like, I mean, let's say that we're friends or whatever, and you have children.
No, you co-signing. Y'all co-signing on cars, but my children can't stay to the house.
No, she said that they can, but she's like it's getting too excessive to me. Like I can understand that.
Cars are.
I'm not taking up for Mia, but
you gotta get 6-year loans with cars. 5-year loans. She's childish.
I can see what would be a problem.
They're not my responsibility. Nobody's saying that they're your responsibility. You
Well,
made
she's
it okay.
calling Mia.
You
She's
made it
calling
okay
Mia
for me to
her,
drop my
she's
children off
calling
at
Mia
your
and
house.
asking her kids when she's like, "Why are your kids even here?" Like, it's too much. So
Mia ain't. She don't got the money that she says she do. Because now you whining about whether or not my
But
kids.
let's take all that out of the situation. If I'm paying you a job, like you're my nanny, and I'm saying, friend, I understand that that's your sister, whatever. Sometimes it's okay, but like it's getting excessive. I can see that. I know we don't all like Mia. Mia is not a great person. I get it, but her sister is paid to do a job, and her sisters is not a part of that. Kids are not a part of that job.
I guess.
I don't know the backstory to that, but I'm just saying I can see if that's the case, that would be a problem.
I guess I can't be on Mia's side. I feel like if Mia talks this talk that's my girl, that's my sis, I'ma do da girl, and it's not like Mia. She don't got to pay extra money for her sister's kids. The job is still getting done. It's just that Jackie's kids are there too. You being childish and you being petty. You paying me for a job and the job is getting done. It's just that Jacqueline's kids are there too. Mia's being petty and she acting broke. But I'm gonna leave that alone. Moving on. We get there, so we all get in the car. Mia got on my nerves this whole entire episode. She shows exactly who she is as a person, nasty and disgusting. Candace said, y'all be looking in y'all coochie. Because I'll be looking in my coochie. And how about we all look at each other's coochie, or at least our own coochie, so we can see what it's looking like. Ashley said, well, I looked at mine, before childbirth. Candace says, I want to know what mine looked like before, this gets pushed out. Giselle says hers look amazing. It looks the same. I believe that it's nice and tight and right because it don't seem like nobody's having sex with you, Giselle. After that,
so you don't think because there was on Twitter yesterday, so I want to stop right here real quick. You don't think Giselle's having sex?
I think Giselle is using bedroom candy regularly.
I think Giselle's busting it down regularly.
Yeah,
I think Giselle's getting it
on that deal though.
No, I think with men, I think she's having a good time. Even when they were talking about her what is it that is a hysterectomy?
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I wonder what sex is gonna be like. Like, I think Giselle's getting it in. I think.
And you know who the first person she called after she got that hysterectomy?
Oh,
Robin. We saw the thing. Was it, girl? Yeah, did she lick the cooch? That's the first thing that's on Giselle Bob. She had a flashlight in there, and then she licked the cooch. She knew exactly who to call. So they took the vajayjay out, girl. So can you put your tongue in this?
But Virgos are very private. We're very freaky behind the scenes. So I think Giselle's getting in there. I don't care what nobody says. I think that she is. She said that she was like, I wonder what sex is gonna be like after this. You're having a hysterectomy. Like, why is that a concern?
Can Robin still get that tongue to the spot that she normally did get it to?
That's always gonna read, but Giselle's bigger things than that. It's a Virgo.
After that, they said that they're interested in basically Giselle was saying she's interested in how Charisse and Karen are gonna act. Here comes Charisse from the backside. She's I don't think it's always that. She said that I put a dark cloud. I don't think I put a dark cloud over you. You think I put a dark cloud over you? And he's like, I don't think that. I think you bring a lot of light to the girl. Exactly. And she said, yeah. So we move on from there. After that, everybody arrives at the That's how Charisse talks. She talks like she's had a million drinks.
I cannot help but to laugh when you do impersonation of Charisse.
Somebody said her blood type is Jordan. Yeah, leaned over the thing. They think you put a dark cloud exactly. She leaned over that chair exactly. She said that I put a chocolate. I don't think I do that. So I decided to see her so she could celebrate. So, and then we get to everybody arriving. We are in Mexico. They're reading them at the door. Mia said, Jackie get her big body ass out the car, her wide body ass by herself. Then they get in and they go to the Amber room, the Amber Lounge. That's where they have this surprise birthday party for Ashley. She's really excited. These are the girls she's been with. They've helped her through this, so she's excited for everybody to be there.
Wait. Go back real quick. Mm-hmm. So when they take the flights, most of the time they show like the video footage of them from their camera phones, right? Why do you think they didn't show it this time?
I don't think anybody took any. I
think because Charisse was in the coach and they was in first class.
Charisse can pay for her own first class.
Can't she? Because they always every franchise they always show video footage of them on the plane.
And I don't think that any of them would have recorded that.
I think Charisse was in the coach.
I don't think so. You remember that season when Monique and Charisse bought coach? First class together. I think it was just because they didn't record it.
I think it's because Charisse was sitting in coach.
We're not doing no extra work this season. So Mia, as they all get their food, Mia says she's not breaking bread with Jacqueline. Okay, so they're fighting, and she's like, "Look, this fight is a lie." And Jackie says, "This is the worst fight we've ever had." And Mia was like, you think so? No, it's not. You threw a brick at me." Now we didn't hear Jacqueline's side of the story yet, but if Jacqueline threw a brick at Mia because she wanted to help her with a math class, we need to lock that bitch up today because that's very minuscule. And if you got anger issues about math, girl, who knows?
Mia said because she wanted her to copy her homework.
I guess. So she says, so Karen was like, well, how does she act when she acts like this? She wants to be the boss. Mia wants to be in control of everything. And
thank you, Kennedy.
She acts like this. What you need is more dick in your life. And Mia said, really? Really? We're gonna go there? You want to talk about how many dicks are in your life? Really? And Jackie said, okay, we can go there. She said, stop. Mia said, stop. You're feeling yourself too much. You're feeling yourself too much. Okay? You want to go there? We can go there. Keep your legs closed to marry men. Child, if I didn't believe it was true, Jacqueline made me feel like that.
I did not sleep with your husband. I'm out of here. I'm on.
Did y'all see? Child, she's sitting here jumping up. I would never do that. I've been thinking of so like I would never sleep with your husband. Sheree's like, she didn't say.
Giselle said that. Giselle was like,
she didn't say she slept with your husband.
She never said that.
And then Candace was like, look, you need to take your friend outside because you done got her upset. And she said, I'm not taking her anywhere. I'm not taking her anything. So Wendy decides to console Jackie. And she says, look, the person who has a problem with everybody is Mia. So clearly Mia is the issue. And Jackie's crying. She says, we have 30 years of friendship, and I can't believe that this is happening like that. Mia says, am I grateful for everything that her family has done for me? Yes. Because her kids are in my house right now eating my food. But is it like an open checkbook? You don't have the money like you say you do. You don't have the money like you say you do, me, and I'm sorry. And this is why I'm still on Jacqueline's side, girl. Here you are complaining. That's why you had to move back to that parents. To be honest, give us 2 seasons. You're gonna be living in that same apartment complex that Robin was living in when they had got evicted. You slipping on your pimping and you don't got the money like you say that you do. I know people more broke than I make $365,000 a year and I'm opening up businesses. I have friends who will let my children stay for years without bringing up a damn bag of chips that they gotta eat. And here you are, they're in my house right now, eating my food. Girl, name 3 ingredients in that house right now. You don't know what's going on. You don't even cook. Stop trying to act like you're that girl. You're broke, and you're treating your sister wrong. Your proclaimed sister, no. Your proclaimed sister, you're treating your proclaimed. She's a nasty woman, and just this whole episode showed me, Mia, you a raggedy bitch, and you a nasty hoe, and the way that you treat people is disgusting. And people as close to people as you have purported Jacqueline to be, and for you to treat her like, is it just an open checkbook? You said it was an open checkbook, girl. It wasn't even 2 episodes ago that you were like, if my friend isn't driving around in my Porsche, I'm doing the wrong thing. Girl, she driving around in Porsche, you can't even feed her kids.
But Mia, to me, I said this on Twitter last night. Mia, to me, she just says shit to cause confusion. Mia is the author of confusion. I don't care what anybody says. She is the author of confusion. And then she just watches how it plays out. Like, she just likes to do that shit. And I hate that I like that, but it's entertaining to me because it's hilarious because she's like, like, but you started it. Like, Mia is she is a mess. She was sitting there because Wendy's like, I have a sister, Candace has a sister, everybody has a sister here. We all know what sisters look like when sisters are arguing. And I'm sitting here like, Wendy, just sit down and shut up, please.
No, you know what I felt though? I felt that this was very reminiscent of Candace and Monique. When Jackie was like, I'm your friend, I was your sister. I don't understand why you treat me like this, why you acting like this. I felt like this was very reminiscent of how Candace felt about her relationship with Monique. Like, girl, I'm your friend. I've been friends with you, and now this is what you're doing. Now you turning your back and you saying this, you saying that, you lying. Girl, we friends.
But Monique started that conversation with Candace first.
And the fact that Mia sleeps with her on the beach, on the Florida beaches, that's how she met Gordon. The fact that you sleep with Mary Mint, dropping it down on a full split like this. The fact that here, this is what girl, you got some nerve. Your lips, your tacky extensions, and that penthouse that you got to live in because you couldn't afford to live in that house. You and your drug addicted, I can't believe you. She thinks she's better than the girls, and you're not. And
I don't think she thinks
bad for Jacqueline.
I think that Mia just likes causing confusion.
You know what? Why should at any point before Mia
came on? Wait, before Mia came on, y'all said it was Karen. But Mia really loves the confusion. Like Karen
still does cause confusion. Don't get it twisted. Why should we feel sorry for Mia if her role is to cause? If her role is to come in here and stir up confusion, why should anybody ever feel sorry for her? Because what is the truth?
But not like Mia does. Mia literally, she just says anything, and she hopes it lands. So when she says, because I'm like, where's she about to go with this? And then when she said, stop sleeping with Mary Man, I'm like, well, damn, I was expecting to go there because we all, saying it right now. I didn't expect her to go there. So then when Jacqueline got mad and then she exposed herself, I was like, why are they letting Mia bait them like this? Bait her like this? I don't understand. But it's Mia. She loves the confusion part, and she says it, and then she'll sit there and wait to see how you react to it. Mia is the author of confusion.
Yeah, but you know what's unfair, and I'm saying this as a Candace thing. The other person is the person who takes the brunt of her lies or her confusion creation. So we don't give other people grace when we know that Mia is full of shit. We yell at the other, but like Candace got so much backlash last year because of what she said to the liar. And now Jacqueline's like, well, Jacqueline outed herself because this girl is coming. She the one sleeping with Mary Man. And now he's looking at Jacqueline like, I can't believe you, girl. How come we're not looking at Jacqueline like you a lying asshole? I mean, Mia, like you a lying asshole.
I believe Victoria. And I knew it was from what Nene had said. But yeah, I just think that Mia is, that's why I like her. I hate that I like her because she just does random ass shit and then people respond to it, because I'm like, why did Jacqueline even say what she said after that? Because I mean, she didn't even say that, because Giselle was like, but she never even said that. Like, it's like she just baits them and then they just say shit. I don't know. It's weird, but it's funny to me because they let them take her there. I mean, she lets them take whatever I'm gonna just say.
What you saying? Either way,
she lets them take them there, whatever.
What's up, Nolo? Either way, Candace says this is a domestic issue. We don't want to have to deal with domestic issues. Let's do this at another time. So they go outside, they go to a shaman, they want to get cleaned of negative energy. Karen says she Googled him, his Yelp reviews were good, so she got him. Candace said, who is this random man with feathers and billowing smoke? I don't want to have to deal with this. Child, Giselle, you know, the last lady, as some people say, cleanse me. She wants to get cleansed, so they start to cleanse her. They ask about intentions, and you know, Ashley's like, I want all good, the world peace. And Charisse says, I want happiness for everyone, because when you truly are happy, you have no room for hate in your heart. Okay. Karen calls her a has-been leprechaun. Okay.
But
she's here for coins. She's here for coins. She's here for food, and she is here for friendship. And she's saying, girl, stop. At the end of it, they said, look, let's do some hugs so that we can communicate with each other and really feel each other's emotions. Candace asked Mia to hug Jacqueline. Jacqueline was like, I am not ready for that yet. And Mia says, okay, see, that's what I'm seeing. After that, they all go and head to their rooms. They open up their dildos. Robin gets her dildo open. I will say Juan did seem interested because he said, hey, you in your room? She's like, yeah. He said, let me see the room. She showed the room. She showed the dildos. She goes outside. And God said, get that shit off your head right now. Get that shit off your head. God slapped that veil right off of her head. Okay. And it blew away to the wind. Okay. After that, we get to the dinner. As we get downstairs to the dinner, Ashley says, girl, I saw you on a date, to Giselle. And Giselle is on a date with the guy Steve. Now, if y'all don't remember, Steve was the guy from the New Orleans party for her daddy. And from what I understand, he stayed the night in Giselle's room from that day, if I'm not mistaken. So they said, what are the main characteristics that you need? And she said, someone who's going to make me laugh and can hit the end of my walls because the uterus is gone. So you could just go all the way back up in there. Okay. And then Ashley, she's talking about her relationship with Michael and how she was touching the baby's hand, but Michael's hand was there too. So then they just had a whole new world, and they were holding each other's hands. And they said, do you want to get married? I mean, do you want to get a divorce? She says, I'm not sure. Okay, so everybody comes down. They talk about their gifts. Robin says, mine blew away because God said so. And you know, Karen is really diving into Robin this season. She's like, you know, you're talking about 7 years. Even the veil didn't want to stay for this wedding, so it went away. Girl, but you had yours at a wedding.
We all can see it though. Even the son was like,
I think Karen's putting 20 on 10 though.
I mean, her son said it too, busy. So I mean, I don't think Karen's putting 20 on 10. Nobody believes it.
Giselle got a flashlight so that she can look into somebody's cooch and so she can get a car as well.
Robin. Excuse me.
Robin can't buy her no car. But she could get a flashlight to her. Girl,
she'll put that flashlight at Robin's vagina.
Because y'all know how Giselle like to talk. Come on, shake day, put it in the shake day bar. Okay, so after that, we get Candace. Okay, Candace wants somebody to lick her cooch and put a flashlight up there too, because every other scene, Candace like, so back again to what we was talking about on the Candace said, just so we don't forget, 12 o'clock tonight, the coochie looking. Are we still doing the flashlight cooch ceremony? She wanted to make sure that we
playing hide and seek tonight?
Are we all looking at? I got the mirrors. If I purchased mirrors. If we do want to do that today, she wanted to make sure that we did not forget we were supposed to look up each other's clitoris and vaginas.
Can we hide and seek? Can we
just make sure that we? I just want to bring it up one more time. Oh, Ashley, you'll take her. Okay. So Karen, they asked about what's being planned, and at what Ashley is planned everything. So then Giselle says, "Well, I have a confession to make. I did say to Karen that you posted that video because you weren't invited." And Charisse says, "That is not true. His name really bothers because let's be clear. I possibly think that you're gonna be totally okay with it? No, not at all." And Karen said, "You know what?" And I don't believe her. Had you just sent it to me, it would have been a very cute moment, and we've been able to get over and get past that. Okay, I thought it would have been a funny moment. Okay, and we could have moved on from there. But you're the one begging to be friends with me. And Charisse said,
"Not Team Charisse.
I don't want to be friends with you. I just want you to be women enough to tell me you don't want to be my friend anymore. Just tell me what the real issue is." And she says, rather than going around and talking to other people about it, she says, "Charisse, no one has talked about you in years." And she said, "Look, throughout this friendship, when stuff was going on with me," this is what Charisse says, "I was going through a divorce and I lost my father. You didn't do anything for me." Oh, Karen, no, tell him what I did. Tell him what I did. I sent you a text. I sent you a text message. And she's like, "Oh, great, a text." "Yes, a text." She said, "Well, because I was going through something too. My father had died as well." "Well, I was there at your mother and your father's funeral." Child, I don't know why she said that. And it's because Giselle was like, "Well, she was at the funeral." "You will not bring up my mother's name. Keep my mother's name out of your mouth. You will never." Now here we go.
What happened?
Karen's jumping up and down. She's going through mental gymnastics to try to make sure that you won't bring up my mother's name. It's like the kids situation when people say, "Don't bring up my kids." This is what Karen was doing. "You won't bring up I will." What did Karen say? "You will keep my mom's name out of your mouth. You know, I will whoop your ass. Shut the fuck up." Child, I'll tell you one thing. It does look like Charisse can really just body slam Karen real quick. Charisse got up. I'll tell you one thing. I'm done with it. And then this, sorry. Go ahead. What you have to say, so damn?
I was saying, especially on that liquid courage, because Charisse was like, now that alcohol, that champagne had kind of cleared up for her. She was like, when they started that argument, I was like, "Oh God, are they gonna fight?" Giselle was like, this geriatric grandmother conflict. I'm like, "Giselle, stop stealing Candace's stuff." But I was confused. I didn't know what was said then. So I'm glad that you had cleared that up, because I didn't know what was said and why she got mad. But yeah, I still think that there's something else outside of this conversation that's going on between Karen and Charisse. Because the way that Karen got mad, to me, it seems a lot like it's more than just that. Yeah, she said Karen was heated. Karen was pissed, and I feel like the way that Karen was mad, to me, it seems like there's more than whatever they're talking about.
Lies, yeah, more lies.
But I want to know what's the issue, because
the issue is Karen doesn't know how to get over shit, and she wants everybody else to act like they're getting over shit. I want to bury the hatchet. We want to get over it. But Karen, you can't get over it. And then you sit here talking about something, keep my mother's name out your girl. Nobody's talking about your mother. We said that I was just like you said, you sent a text message about my father. I came to your mother's funeral. Keep my mother's name out your. Now you just getting ridiculous. You childish.
See, I didn't hear that part. So because I was confused. Like, why did she get so mad? I didn't understand.
No one does.
I didn't understand it at all. I was like, Mia's acting wild, Karen's acting wild. It's just this is a mess. I didn't understand. The people was on Twitter last night. We were all discussing like, what the fuck happened? I didn't know.
Nothing. Okay, I gotta get off of here. First of all, I want to say thank you because I didn't tell a lot of people, so therefore being encouragement and good when I was in North Carolina these past couple of days, and you were a great support system.
Oh, I tried.
You're raggedy hoe.
Yeah, I mean, you cussed me out first, and then
Sure did. We'll do it again. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else, have to go there. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely not. Yo, this is streaming right now. What's going on Twitch?
you guys can also find me at my channel right here, So Debonair, everywhere. Also on all social media. Also follow my vlog channel. I've been vlogging.
He been talking about this boyfriend that he got on the vlog channel.
You can follow my vlog channel. I've been with my vlog channel recently. It's called Being So Debonair. It's one of my miles here, about the incident in the static care. But I have been vlogging on that channel. I'm going to be vlogging more. And in February, you're gonna get a vlog every day.
We can't wait to see them.
So is this it? Ready?
Yeah, I'm done. I have to go out to work.
I did too. I did do my list tomorrow. All right, y'all. So thank you guys for joining us. Next week we're gonna be on Busy's channel.
Yep.
So I think another dropped your link, and it's also in the description. It's in the description, right?
Yeah, everyone. Yep.
Okay. So his link is in the description. It's also on my channel. So if you guys have not already subscribed to Busy channel, go subscribe to Busy's channel. You can literally click on it from my channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a video.
Mine is not on his channel, but I mean that's a difference over a different day. But
I'm gonna do another video after this. So come by if you want to see the after show.
What are you about to do the video about?
I'm about to do the Real Housewives after show like you do.
Oh, can I come?
You're not about it.
I can't come to the after show. I mean, you're always invited to mine. I'm not doing this tonight. I did my listen play for tomorrow.
Okay, we'll talk to you later another time then.
Hold on. Oh, this is not even my stuff. All right, so we out. Bye, y'all.
You stop.